take a moment as always, but I need to experiment about that to get it so it just has that capture stuff ready to go in the background of the other, but I haven't done it yet. I need to fix that. Something I need to experiment with later. I'm just making sure I got stuff done. I do have a couple things to do. I did what I could, storyline wise. I did start the blacksmithing and armor smithing, but like me and Crimson discussed, we are allowed crafting, but combat classes come with the credit scrolls. But the odd mission that's down here is the dancing mission. I'll do that before I head back out. I think that'll be just kind of a fun side thing. Because yeah, pretty much the emissary right now. I'm basically message boy between the nations.
Enter. So the silver-tongued merchants send an adventurer to speak for them. It appears the Uldans place great faith in you.
That is a compliment.
This way.
Not that I looked at
I bid you welcome. I am Melve Blufisvin, Admiral of Limso Lominsa, and Commander of the Maelstrom. Now, what news from Thanalan?
And I wish they just kept voicing it, but I understand it's a budget thing. Yes, I'm trying to read through it so you guys have time to read. I'm just not going to try to voice on my no. I lose my voice if I keep trying. And honestly, it's some of the side stories for some of them I like that I've seen later on. Part of why I'm going to be a little careful on what I do later. Like I said, the early side quest stuff for the other kingdoms, I'm not going to worry about, but most of the rest you end up traveling to. So I'll be doing all those missions probably in stream. Not that they take too long. It's just the idea of trying to give a good amount of the story, but I don't want to give it all because then what's the point of anybody else trying to play it? You at least get my response to some of it, and eventually it'll be stuff I've never seen before. And honestly, with the idea of the evolving character, with what I can do with the one potions are going to be wicked. Something I will look up later is to make sure I know how many Fantasia potions you just get given, because that'll tell me how much I want her to grow and change each thing, because I know you get at least a Fantasia potion when you beat the game. And I don't want to change races, I want to change appearance, body size a little bit, and all that. At least that's my plan. Like I'm gonna slim down her jawbones and all that by the time we work out. Good idea, it's just I didn't go far. Or am I mixing up where I really need to be? No, I jumped ahead. Yeah, that's about right. I can't blame nobody but myself though. I'm at 30 frame rate there. Wow. I want to go that side. Shows you how much when I'm running around town I don't use the mini map, doesn't it? Thing is, I know I went to where it is, just it doesn't help you if you don't do the other steps. Okay, I see classroom. No, I'm going where I'm supposed to be. I'm hoping to at least finish the Emissary stuff this stream. I may not have enough time because getting my wife to work, but I have a couple hours, so. I'll admit, this is time consuming, but these are kind of fun. And now the captain's pissed. Are you sobering up quick, isn't he? Doesn't hope that he already told to somebody else, but yeah. But that's where some of these are kind of fun too, though. Kind of sad because it feels like you should be able to jump down if you do it right, and you really can't. Because it'll line up right here. No, it will. But the main reason I did it is it gets it done, and it's kind of a fun sequence, and honestly, people love emotes. I just hate the fact some of them are behind a paywall. And I'm sorry. I'm not going to do the paywall. A new emote, not really necessary, but something I did. I will just teleport to it. And we're going to Britannia. I keep forgetting it. Any other time it pretty much takes you right into flight. These you gotta run over. its own way. Now, I will take care of the 8 bright crystals quick while I'm in here. Mainly because it makes it a lot easier later. I think he's the one for the dancer over here. Yep. So I'll take care of this now. Basically, it gets the missions that unlocked. And it shows you how over leveled I really am. If that's a current mission and that's level 14. And I'll just keep that way I can. Basically allows me to do a quick travel that way. It's a bit cheaper. How you doing, Crimson?
So let me know that they're on the way.
Okay. I'm just reading a little bit of what's going on.
Yeah.
Taking care of the dance missions and the emissary stuff. I will make a random statement to those people with Epic Games accounts. If you enjoyed the Total War series, Warhammer Total War is free this week.
Check that because I didn't think about checking it yesterday.
But it's a $60 game still. And a bunch of the additional character content is free, but the additional campaign stuff isn't. But like additional champions you can claim free, so. And honestly, for next week, yeah. I just gotta make the advice while I'm thinking about it. Hmm?
I had one of the games I needed.
Yep. So just working on little things. I say little things when I'm done with all this. It's still gonna be a lot of running around. Part of it is I knew that a lot of this would take some time, a lot of cinematics. Of course, that's the good and bad of it, isn't it? I think I'll run up towards the Lancer's Guild and then back down. That's what I'll do. It's just the fact of it's useful having all the waypoints claimed. The 8th rights. Makes such a difference later. I had an argument, yes, I could have just grabbed the main crystal and called it good for now when I think about it, but what's weird is I don't remember coming across the fashionista, whatever you want to call it, hair cutter, when I was running through. So I'm wondering if they changed how he's triggered. some of the updates, I know they changed some things. And no offense, if they got rid of them for that factor, it's a tear. Possible I somehow missed a trigger to trigger them. Uh-huh. Very funny. Up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right. Let's start the Konami code. For those who don't know it, that's an old NES era cheat code to get extra lives. For games that were too damn hard for the time. Yeah, one of the kids trying to learn the dancing. Just go, okay, steps are up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right.
They don't do like any weird April Fool's crap in this, do they?
Not that I know of. Kind of worried about that personally.
A little bit, because some of my other games are really mean about it.
I'm not saying it's not a potential concern. It is.
Honestly, I'll admit I'm kind of scared of doing the Happy Home Paradise DLC for Animal Crossing. Because I don't know if they will mean nothing something that side.
That's a hard call. They might have.
Because they used to have one go first event for the other games. Really want to sit here.
Could, well, 23 minutes.
I started out saying 13. No, that's not right.
13 minutes would be almost worth it. She's looking at the fishing and I'm not set up for it yet. That's something I will prep for. Mainly so we can show some people that stuff, because it's a little crazy.
No, that's the thing, is some people ignore it. Just because
It's a time thing and it's a pain.
you gotta be there every 2 hours on an even hour, and
it's a little awkward to do.
it's a real nice way to level up, though.
It is.
Because you can go from level 13 to like level mid-20s by the time you come out, I feel like.
That's what happened with my first time in there, yeah. You just make sure you have enough lures and everything.
As long as you don't get too unlucky, the lures stay in effect the whole trip.
Yeah, but if you don't have lures, you just have the bait.
You gotta make sure you have the right bait out, yeah. And they sell specific baits out for that, not them half printed to write out on a sheet of paper and stick it on the side of this bookshelf for.
So you are the Uldan envoy. On behalf of our fair nation, I bid you welcome. Please.
Why is it I always happen to come here in the nighttime?
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Khan E Senna, Elder Seedseer of Gridania, and leader of the Order of the Twin Adder, our nation's grand company. I understand you bear a message from the Flame General.
I'm scared of is, at least at the last story point we've seen Heavenward, it looks like the new Emperor is ready to start the invasions. But that's something coming way late.
The problem is what happens to your character when he shows up. This mission line, and then I'll get that mission. Hopefully 2.5 pages is enough.
I wish I could argue that. That was rough, Sneeze.
Turn off the volume. Oh. Honestly, makes me kind of glad about being down here when Nurse gets unlocked. That one has to officially have that habit of it.
Wish I could argue that. I will get the airship claimed quick so I'll never forget about it. I need to finish the dancing, then I'll head back to Limsa.
Now I'm down to 3 full pages. I sold what fish I had.
Yeah, if you look at her actions, it's basically you can read her movement. That's Konami code.
I can work with.
15 minutes?
It's been a bad morning.
Yes, it has.
It's been a very bad morning. And I'm on my back road twice while trying to collect Vince's nails. Yeah. I didn't even think about the fact that I could put the meat and packing materials into the fucking chest. It's not like I have that much right now.
Pleasant down eventually. Probably grabbing up the other working into carpentry.
Guess for now I'm gonna put it in the Emissary.
If it'll let you.
It does. It's out of the inventory.
Yep. Just with the fact I've already cleared all the missions available for Limsa, anything that pops up is something I'll probably want to do. I forgot the Emissary ran that quick, so. No, it's the remembrance ceremonies that take forever. Which isn't really too far off, but it's far enough that I probably won't do something.
Stop across the other nations and at least hit the different guilds I need to for using my scalp deep.
So yes, the mission's there, I just didn't find it for some reason.
It's in the Drowning Wench.
And I went through every mission in the area. I mean, they triggered it later for some reason. They altered when it starts. Because I remember before doing it with all the running around.
When we were at a pool trying to get their stuff out later.
I swore it was earlier, but I'm not gonna argue. Just unlocked so you're ready.
Because that also unlocks the challenge log for later.
Yep.
I'm not seeing anything that's April Fool's in here.
Not yet, anyway. No, it doesn't mean there may not be on their YouTube channel later.
No, there's usually on their YouTube channel later, so.
Because I remember one year they were saying chocobo taxis in Japan with Wi-Fi.
I know Jacksepticeye just keeps tweeting about soap.
I
That
saw
might
that
just be his
video up the
reaction.
other day.
No, it can also be a reaction to his new meds.
It could be, unfortunately.
Okay, yeah, that's a crockable from Mark.
Hmm.
Under the Ocean with VR, YouTube original. Yeah. Wow, Under the Ocean with Markiplier, YouTube original. Yeah, that's never gonna happen.
Mhm.
Right?
This is the challenge log. Most people ignore this, and this is something you need if you want to do anything with the squads. Yeah, this sociopath.
Scott World is doing the Five Nights at Freddy's series has been canceled thing again.
There's jokes every year. I remember at one point Blizzard was making a joke because of StarCraft 2 of black hole trash cans.
I don't trust Insim and Phasmo doing something. This is the best Phasmo update ever, a Phasmophobia Expedition.
There was no update before I started streaming, is all I can tell you. Doesn't mean there isn't. Pretty sure I have it installed.
Thanks for me. For an update, hit the Steam button. I don't have that much installed. Phasmophobia Expedition version 1.0 launch update today. That's what I was looking at. Experimenting with new methods of game design.
They may have actually implemented it today, sadly.
We will be swiftly moving on to work on a new project called Phasmophobia 2, entering early access March 31st, 2025, and releasing April 1st, 2025.
Okay, it's an April Fool's joke, okay. Which means there might be some Easter eggs inside Phasmo.
New location, small location with 8 rooms, lighthouse location. Funfair, you must buy a ticket for $100 to enter this location per player. Possession mode.
Some of it, some people are going to want.
Ghost Evil, a red and white spear-like item that can be used to capture the ghost in exchange for additional rewards, or can be trained to become the very best.
Some of the stuff people are going to want.
Okay. You can perform an exorcism to delete the ghost. This will be permanent, and you will never get that ghost type again. This game is complete with the ghost types for play against. Add dust particles in each room to make finding ghost or retarded active with an actual update. Added batteries sitting around each location, unique to each flashlight. Okay, that sounds like a Boogeyman reference.
It is, and honestly, you know how much harder that would make the game if you had to
Added
worry
an
about.
Easter egg in an asylum bedroom.
Some of that shit they're smart-assing, you half wish was there.
There's now a chance for no ghosts to spawn in location. Players can select none in journal to receive rewards. Added room names above all doors in prison. Added an option to increase and decrease the maximum player in server, maximum of 100. Can you imagine that? One of those small ass apps.
I'm just thinking of it crashing the server in the...
You can now go prone by pressing the Z key to hide under beds. Now you spray cans for graffiti. No, they might have actually added that, but like.
It sounds like they're pulling bullshit from a bunch of other genres with it.
You can now change your character's clothes by taking them out of the wardrobe when in a location. This only works if you're the only player in that room. You can now play the game on mobile devices and press N to dance. Oh, parabolic microphone will now play back all sounds at 500% volume.
I hope they did, and I hope they did. That would hurt so damn bad.
Reduce sprint duration from 3 seconds to 1.5 seconds. Sprint cooldown from 5 seconds to 2.5 seconds. Sandy pills will now only spawn inside bedrooms and will only spawn inside bathrooms and are no longer buyable. You will now be fined by the homeowners for every item that has been misplaced, dropped, broken, or stolen. Replaced all Spirit Box audio with E. Now, this detail I love. The main key will sometimes be hidden outside the location instead of spotting in the truck. You can converted the entire game from Unity to Unreal Engine 5.
Yeah, that's all bullshit.
Yeah, it's just fun.
We know the shit's getting deep. Which at least we know it's shit.
Yeah.
Some players would be
Some
like,
of
oh
it
my
sounds
god.
like actual bug fixes, but some of it's obvious bullshit, like fixed a bug where equipment and lights would flicker whenever a ghost appeared, but then there's a fixed a bug where Blue Bridge Beach House contract could not be selected. Sounds like an actual bug fix.
There's a couple things that sounds like it may have been, but it'd be tempting to launch it to see if they put some April Fool's Easter eggs in.
Fixed a bug where hashtag blame lavender, hashtag blame DK, and blame CJ categories weren't visible in bug reporter. So basically, razzing the developers. Fixed a bug where ghosts were being naughty.
Uh-huh.
We were too busy making real content for the game, so we forgot to upload the build. Don't worry, the upcoming VR update is just around the corner. So people are gonna complain about it, and down at the bottom of the...
They're pretty much going, yeah, it's bullshit.
Killing Floor had an update.
Did it? Again, it didn't before I launched this. And you have 2 minutes.
Oh shit.
I'm helping.
Thank you. A waste of time. Okay. I think I know what the big April Fool's thing is. Garrow and Final Fantasy XIV collab trailer. I don't know what Garrow is.
I'm not sure. In that context, but what I'm thinking is after we do the Beauty Scout, I would consider like fading or changing the secondary hair color. If it allows you to adjust the ears, get them so they're the ones that are upright. There's a little bit of confidence going.
It's a TV series, otherwise known as Golden Knight Garrow.
Okay.
It ended in 2006.
They might be making a reference to doing something with it, but I doubt it.
It's a version that I haven't heard of it. Supposedly it didn't get aired everywhere else since I've never heard of it. I don't think it's actually something.
little class training crap up in here. I'm just gonna do the dialogue so I can go and unlock the dungeon. Part of it is the dialogues run so slow in it. It's what really bothers me with it. Whenever I've done the trainer and the Holonophsis, you have to give you a fair set of armor. That's not a bad looking set of armor either. But it's so damn annoying. For new players, I can kind of suggest it because it gives you the fundamentals. It does go a long ways.
Very, very full. Full crew 24?
Yep. It is Friday.
Lots of cats on board.
Well, you know cats and their fish.
Or half the crew's cats.
I will go into the duty finder for Tatasha. Not that it's a hard dungeon. Come on, I'm already over leveled for it by a drastic amount. But that happens every time anyway.
I'm just running off the lures. I like it. I'm not using lures. I have tails on.
That'd be a good idea. Just stop you from destroying your materials.
Well, the wrong base.
Yeah. But
You're not going to anything. You get no experience.
okay, your point.
The fact that took me most of the way from the start of level 17 almost to level 18 in one catch.
The fishing trip is a good trip. Just the fact that it is long. Because that 30-minute thing is pretty close to accurate. Oh,
It actually depends how much route you take. Because there's one route that's a whole lot shorter and only about 15.
so I got a suit. Oh, I have. And thing is, I will allow the openings to the max for dungeons and all that to go. Even though I know it's going to piss some people off because If they're doing the roulette, they just want to get done over with, get their little bonus. But my answer is they need to get used to the idea of if a new player's going, they're going to want to watch their stuff. They definitely deserve to. They're paying for it too. That's the thing when you think about the update that's being talked about for that's going to improve the rendering with the eyes and everything. What's that going to actually do to like the corals and the pets? Is that going to increase their detail a little bit, I hope? Like I said, I hope. Not saying it will. I know I'm so far over leveled for this level meet. It's not worth it for the experience. It's worth it just getting it unlocked so I don't have to worry about it.
You're around looking at
More of a have a little bit of fun with it despite everything. No offense, for fishing, it's not hard to hit level 90. For sake of art. We're doing this. Yeah, or more likely to.
Sometimes you'll get the random. Not wearable armor.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
One goblin hat that mission got kind of booted.
Yeah.
And they don't really know why it's still in the shop.
The only thing I'm afraid of for going into Satasha is I've seen a lot of high-level players actually struggle because if they go in because they have their bars set up not to run the lower stuff anymore. And I wish I was kidding. I make sure I can access my lower level skills just in case they come in handy.
Sometimes they hit them.
Sometimes I do.
I know for the bard, it's actually a good idea to keep some of those earlier attacks on the front page, partially because when they do finally upgrade, when you hit level 60.
And then they're totally devastated. what I've experienced with Black Mage, it tears up fairly well as you level anyway for a lot of it. I think the one that's kind of worthless is that instant cast. But the only reason I'll keep it is because of the idiot tanks that don't stop running. Let me do a couple of hits while running around. And my dungeon's ready.
Outside of Cluster the Soul.
Yeah.
Not sure she was the evening setting, but
I will set myself to party chat. You have to do a hit be polite. He's actually sprinting. Expect him to keep running. Yep.
yeah.
Like I said, it's one of my weakest spells, but the way he's playing, I don't have it. And he's one of these dumbasses. Okay. There's a flank where I criticize because at this level the healers have like 2 healable abilities and the idiot is echoing everything in the dungeon. Again, this goes into the advantage of being an experienced player, because if I wasn't, this would be a nasty dungeon. And I'd be hating the They're getting ready to implement stuff for the lower level content, where you can actually just run with NPCs to run through it, because some people don't want to do the party play, and I'm sorry to say it, I'm kind of with them on that. Because of the bad eggs on it. They have so much where there are bad eggs. And this dumbass is still running. Actually, that's better than what I'm wearing, I think. We'll see later. And they're all hitting Puriton, trying to go even quicker. And he's to aggro him. Sorry, coming from being an experienced DPS healer and tank that I'm criticizing their gameplay. Gonna aggro him over to the other room. There's a wash on this, because this is not a bad tactic, because there's only like 3 of them anyway at this point. I can understand the tactic to a level. Sad part is the way this guy's playing, I'm expecting to have to back up the healer pretty quickly in a minute. Because he's totally ignoring the side gate. I'm honestly surprised that he waited that long. I'm expecting to let Cinematic Run have them fight the way they're running. The fact that he doesn't, well, the fact that I watched the healer almost dead at one point. Does bother me a little. I'll give it to the healer. The days if we don't run out. I'll be honest, the bard and the tank don't deserve it. Or I'm clicking that so I can see the chat as if they start doing anything with them so I can report them. They actually waited, I'm shocked. With the way they've been playing, I didn't expect it. We actually managed to pick them up for the stuff hit. I will do the thank you for party. Yeah, the healer was hit level 74 with their roulette. And they just popped out before I could even get out of that cinematic, so. Okay, that's cute. On her. The Acolyte. Primarily all the Acolyte gear on him. I know you're fishing, you can't just stop and see.
Especially not when I somehow pulled up the spectral current without using the prime bait. Yeah, I actually pulled up the spectral current with a lure.
Cool.
Which tells me yes, it can happen.
It doesn't happen often.
No. But people act like it's not possible. Unless you have. Yeah, I started this out at level 17 and I'm at level 24 with almost 5 minutes still to go.
Yep. That the last location?
Yep.
Alright, man.
I've gotten 3 different achievements unlocked.
Now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to accept the other missions, but I'm gonna be continuing story. Most stuff out here, some of it's fun, most of it's just a waste of time though. I will come back and finish the other ones later. It's more the fact that I don't want to waste too much time in the stream.
I hit 25 now and I have 2 missions. Oh yeah, it was actually first cast in this area that I managed to pull up at.
Yeah, not common. Like I said, I'll run over, end the mission over here, and then I'll fast travel back to Holoport. It's more the fact I don't want to leave completed missions in the bar more than I already am, because I'm abusing it a little bit now. Well, at least that's better than what I'm wearing for the boots. Okay, but like I said, I am gonna just travel back to Limsa. And yeah, if I ran back, I could probably clear one mission. They're both missions on the way, but still the idea of trying to save a little bit of time.
I have Mooch unlocked, I just can't use it yet.
Because the way it's,
Stage.
yeah.
It's the level 25 clear mission.
Mm-hmm.
Well, clear.
Yeah. Hopefully I can do my next thaumaturge. And that's a debate. Do I go to Gridania like I'm supposed to, or do I go to Uda and do my thaumaturge?
I do the thaumaturge. Personally.
More unlocked skill.
Yeah.
This is another set I would have liked to have seen some more about. Those first adventurers that you beat to Satasha. I am just around, I'm just to kick everyone's ass. No, talking about lofty goals. At least now I'm starting to look like an adventurer a little bit.
couple Lalafels we had on the crew today were in the sleepy mode on the deck. With the automatic cutscene crap.
Yeah.
Just me halfway to level 26.
First things first, I'm gonna go back to Blue Dot because you're right about the idea of being it quick, but I'm also going to hit the Alchemist Guild for the stuff for Dumbass. Well, I'm in transit. Yeah.
I was
Gandalf.
contemplating going into the in-room and changing my hair color slightly.
I was gonna look at something that looks like a mildly experienced hairstyle instead of the innocent.
Yeah, with the flowers.
They can't. I get that to him. I'm good. Just now, okay. I'm gonna burn your asshole with a fire, and I ain't talking about my cooking.
That's the thing is, I try to keep it towards the same length.
Yes, that's gonna be the challenge. Is trying to find something of similar length at this point, or slightly longer, but not by much. Like she might lose the bangs, sort of thing.
Oh boy. Not really being much of a choice on slightly longer. Only one that's slightly longer that doesn't have all the flowers is the last option. Ow.
Honestly, with the hair not tied back, that'd be almost believable.
But I kind of want to take the effort of saying she just decided to lop all her off. Not have the little braid, just she took the shoes, which.
Like another day shit.
But I love what it does to the highlights.
I'm not quite there yet, so.
Now what I can do is take it like 2 shades lighter on the highlight, say like it got touched up.
Or it's fading.
Actually, it looks like a better color, so it looks more like a touch-up. Yeah. Because it's a brighter purple instead of that dark muddy.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
So I'm actually going to take that now.
We'll see what I do, what I come up with once I get that all done.
I'm not going to screw with the lips right now. Because it looks like that slightly older that went nope. And it's, dude, help. I messed up my tips.
Which is where the evolution of everything will end up changing so much. I know. I'm not quite there yet.
Because I don't care what you end up deciding to work with. I just want mine to look like she had that full on.
Screw it moment.
What really should have happened when Mulan took the sword to her hair? With the way she was cutting it.
You're not wrong.
This would be angle she was cutting it should not have been a straight cut. Should have been jagged.
I said you're not wrong. Not back there. Is the problem with this, finding all 3 books of Mormon.
Maybe you check the building.
I have been, it's just necessarily finding the right building, too. They like hiding shit behind odd doors and... I think it's down there, but... Oh, that was the other way into where I was. Oh, damn. Gotta look up, people.
Okay, one more troops. Hopefully not for La Muscat. I don't think I've been down for La Muscat.
I don't think so.
Oh, that's back going no.
That's what I'm thinking. I am thinking about hitting Gridania to get the stuff finished quick for the Carpenter's Guild.
No. Yep. Crap, I haven't gone to Airport. I gained a tune to Airport when I was there for an hour.
Go back to Limsa, take the ferry.
Yep.
I sympathize, I've done it.
Damn it. I was there for an hour. I was being so careful with everywhere else I wasn't supposed to be.
Well, part of it is I'm gonna die if I do something stupid. Let's make sure I can get back here.
Tuna maki. Actually, that's a really good fish.
Still gotta figure out what we want to do for dinner tonight.
Nothing with tortillas.
Oh shit.
We don't have enough. So what?
She had them when she got home.
We have no tortillas. It's kind of late to point anything out.
I'll just remind anybody who watches this, if you're in during the live stream, I do have it so I can see the chat at all times. It's just, I'll admit, if I get into an intense fight, it might take me a moment to respond.
Honestly, we're gonna get off in about half an hour.
Yeah, half hour, a little after, yeah. Not by much.
I'm curious. Yep. Okay.
It takes a little bit to get tires.
I didn't know if I had one early. You get that one pretty early.
You can get it pretty early, yes. No, I am going to try to get to Tamtera to just get in the list for that.
So I might as well just get this stuff unlocked. Right on track.
Trying to remember if there's any Yeah, there is crystals down there, so. Get that.
Sally, the only reason I wasn't trying to get into Sastasha now was just because I managed to have that team that takes
But what I can always do later is help just join you and help you run through while I'm working on other stuff. Like we've never done that before. Hmm?
Oh, never.
Considering sometimes it seems like a pair of DPS get into some of these dungeons quicker. Which doesn't make sense. If anything, you'd think it'd slow you down.
Oh yeah, I'm glad I waited to come wandering up here till I did. This is the level 20 zone where there's just level 20 wild wolves.
Oh, yeah, that side, and there is no fast travel there. On that side.
On this side, you don't really get to the other side for a while.
Well, you can, it's just... Talk about an area that'll kill you quickly. Really?
But, whoa, what happened? You can get back there?
Apparently.
What the hell?
I went apparently.
How the hell did you get back there?
I almost couldn't get out. I was almost going to have to port out. Only in streams, folks.
You don't have to, you just have it off stream.
Or we have such epic bullshit happen and we don't have a recording.
Oh, like the 2 fish I needed coming up only when you were there.
Yeah. As I was running around doing some of the start quest in Limsa.
I was fishing.
She was fishing and it was utter bullshit. Because I was running around taking care of the starter stuff using the blacksmith and armor smith. And when I was next, I walked up against Smartass because she couldn't catch the starter stuff she needed. So I was being the Smartass, did the hug emote, and she started catching them. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll sit down and check.
No, you went to walk away and I went get back here.
Because you started not being able to catch them again.
Because I needed one more, and you walked away and I started not getting them no more.
Then I came back and...
Sat your ass down and then I caught it.
Yeah. It was coincidence and we know it, but...
More mutton trout. I need 4 more of these things.
Honestly, average wait time of 9 minutes is not bad for Satouch. For Tamterra. And Tamterra runs pretty damn quick, in truth. Only reason I'm giving it a chance. At this time.
Because I've had Sastasha run.
If it's actually a new team, it can take a while, I agree.
Yeah, I've had it run way longer than I should. I've also had times that as an archer, I ended up taking the lead because the tank was just sitting there like, what do I do?
I don't remember this.
Yeah, running around with the freaking Dark Knight and you're going,
However tempting Dark Knight is for this character.
I caught a pond mussel. That set my new personal record for lakes. Why am I catching trout in a lake?
Freshwater trout.
Warm-water trout, and I'm up to my hips in water, and I feel like I should be freezing. Especially since there's a lightning storm.
No, that's the risk of
I
electrifying.
should get out of the water and stand on the dock. I shouldn't even be near the water.
forgot how fucking stupid this whole scene was. I usually skip it. All I can say is I hope somebody got a pay cut for all the B-class movie jokes in this one.
Probably not.
They probably got a raise. It's bad I could have seen it be the start of Hellboy.
I'm not even done with that on Zenzo.
Yeah. And the fact that I keep releasing more of it.
What?
The announcement for the next big update is more Hildebrand content.
Oh.
For Endwalker.
Oh. No more.
No more.
No more. I'd be fine if you were following his father.
To stop his son?
But seriously, let Hildebrand die. Legitimately. Okay, seriously, I caught one. And the rest of it's been pond mussels and four-eyed fish.
And sadly, there are some women like that. When they get their hair done, they set their next appointment. Because, oh, God forbid, in like a week they're going to want to change it. You wish you could argue that.
Considering we got your hair dyed when we bleached mine, and I'm still running it just bleach.
Yeah. I honestly don't know if I can do the hair thing while in a dungeon queue.
No, you'd have to leave it.
I think so. I'm just curious. It does cancel Duty Finder automatically when you go down there. At least it does. So you went to that
I went second row down,
into one of the pixie cuts.
not with the one next to it.
Technically, that would work from what it was. I'm just visualizing. Because just saying that you gave up trying to work with the feathers, or with the flowers. I don't want to screw with the primary color. But like you said, looking like you touched it up a little.
And I took it 2 pegs lighter.
You took it lighter.
Because how bright it got.
I go 2 pegs lighter, it's almost whited out.
Okay, I had mine towards the darker ends.
It'd be almost believable though.
Think about it, she didn't give a shit about her hair, like it's fully fade out.
Mm-hmm. Give her a little more turning pressure with the eyebrows. I'm not changing the lips.
No, not yet.
I'm not gonna change.
Eventually, towards later content,
We'll be doing a
I
bit.
have every intent to make her look like a diva. Fancy hair, red lipstick.
That's the thing I'm contemplating. Should I just slightly darken the freckles now? Just the idea of that much sun.
I haven't been out in the sun that much. I didn't touch it. I keep having the freaking lightning storms and rain when I'm on.
Like I said, it's the subtlety. Use token. I'm a cheap bitch.
J-Deedle.
She still looks young. I was hoping you could adjust the years, but I understand why you can't. And honestly, while I'm waiting for Tamtera, I will go back to Alaport and do those missions. It makes sense too.
Yes, fate failed. I've been sitting here fishing. I'm not in a combat class. I wasn't gonna walk up to the monster and start beating it with my fishing pole.
Oh, you don't mean like some players? Honestly, why? Well, the reason I'm not going back to finish the level 25 one for the thaumaturge, so I almost guarantee it's an instance fight. I know the level 30 is for sure. When I get done with the quest out here and I'm doing a dungeon, I might go over there quick.
I didn't actually have that much fun.
You do need to worry about that. You might have to either worry about getting... Well, that would be Weaver and Leatherworker for most of that.
Mostly Weaver.
Honestly, a little bit of Carpenter for some issues. And we haven't done that much yet, so...
But I am also still here. Big better. At level 26. Level 20 though.
That's part of what I was thinking about is you... Nice part is, most of those, if you go to the local armor sales, you can at least get the gear up from them in the local zone. And honestly, it's usually not bad pricing. But I'll be honest, part of the reason for running through the storyline is it helps so much just to even have the basic chocobo. But like she said, I agree that usually some stuff has. No problem, Carrieson. Sorry, I just noticed your comment. And at least you say you don't speak English very well, but here's your at least typing it well, so. And the fact that I've studied a little bit of other languages is not Brazilian, not Portuguese in any form, but I understand how the grammaticals of different languages can be. And I definitely don't criticize people for it. Okay. gonna take care of the random little side quests over here while I'm waiting for the dungeon.
Honestly, we might want to get off this. Just not really starting.
If I get into that dungeon fairly quickly with a little bit here, I'll do it quick, but yeah, I know what you mean. More the fact that the dungeon I'm in the queue for usually doesn't take long. Part of it is I want to be able to get the full Scions thing going next stream. Whether it's later tonight or tomorrow. Yeah, I like jumping off stuff, taking a little bit of damage. It's just me being lazy. Sadly, part of the reason I like this code in the game is it's actually damn close to shit I would wear in real life. The rivaling brothers. I won't lie, I will be happy when they get the NPC thing set to go. Or the dungeon stuff for the initial game. Because like right now I would have just done it. Because I know if it goes my pace, with me doing squad stuff before, I'd have it done fairly quick in truth. Definitely getting there, just And it looks like I may be backing out of the duty finder to Redstone. Yeah, definitely gonna be stopping the queue in a minute because it just increased its timer. So I'll just try to finish the quest out line out here quick at least. Just more of the complexity of having it done. I'll be damned, it actually just went in. Means I'll do it, but like I said, this dungeon doesn't take long. It never has. I've never seen it take very long. Even with a bad run. As long as everybody half knows what they're doing. Well, not even half. People crying because it's Beecroft. It's like, hey guys, thanks. My answer, none of you are getting a commendation after that shit. Which is a fair statement from me. If it was the harder one, I'd have some sympathy for it. And we got a running government. Yes, he's a Dark Knight, which means yes, he's a little bit of toughness going, but he's starting to press his clock. Talking about play some good with some of the dungeons, they get You know, because it's not the one they want to do. It's like you don't do the roulette for a bonus. You don't do the roulette to do the dungeon you want.
No, there's times that people are creative on what's come up on a roulette, but
We don't vocalize it in chat. Because, new players that need it feel like shit afterwards. And I'm not going to do that to them. They don't deserve it. Dude, you're going to piss me off just by doing your crazy half-ass runaround shit. Again, he's not a bad tank. It's just that all their responses to being Tamtera is me just going, okay, none of you are getting accommodation. I will say they're doing some good things otherwise. You know, anytime I need that mana spell or mana skill, players doing this shit. I just gotta keep reminding myself most people don't have as good a memory as I do on dungeon layout. I guess the only real positive thing is pretty much every class in here, with the exception of the healer, has an area to affect DPS at this point. piss them off because I'm actually going to sit through the cinematic. Mainly because they kind of deserve it the way they've been behaving. I'll be honest, if the healer is still there when this is done, the healer went, wasn't really for Natasha, but I understand it. Tempera, yeah. Okay, the healer just got, accommodation. I can't believe that Final Fantasy just stole from Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3's early fucking access. Still in development. I'm stuck on the gate. But whole time say I'm making a joke. It's like, I don't believe you're making a joke. Yeah, they're not getting accommodations from me, any of them. And the fact that I just pulled these fuckers off the tank at the end shows he wasn't holding it and trying to hold aggro. So, I'm more disappointed. Shocked I got accommodation. I'm sorry. Those sort of players that's like, if it's an actual new player, they could ruin the game for them. The way they were behaving. Because if you don't talk about games stealing from other games, Baldur's Gate 3 had something similar to this. They stole from that. This predates it by several years. Because Baldur's Gate 3 hit early access last year.
And that fight's been around for
over 10. Yes, they kind of stole the inspiration from the Mind Flayer from D&D, but that was stolen from, I'm trying to remember the right author, Cthulhu.
H.P. Lovecraft.
H.P. Lovecraft. Because it's the squid head. It's fucking Cthulhu reference.
But once that's from
What I'm gonna do is turn this in, and because I know I gotta go to Uza in the long run, and I'll do this little bit. So I got. Run over there, take care of that quick. These are almost done. That's the only reason why I'm running it.
That's why I'm not telling you off for stalling. I was just bringing it up because it's getting that late.
And boy, is she stomping down the stairs today.
Yeah.
Figure get stuff turned in. I do need fast travel back to Gridania to get her immune way. I won't start the dialogue for the next dungeon set, but I will get the discussion done to get the thaumaturge progressed, just so I won't go into the final stage of the sequence. Because I know I'll have to go back out, but I think it's Copperbell that's the next dungeon, if I remember right.
Thanks.
That's the dungeon that can
feels
get messy, depending on the players.
Yeah, because if they realize, oh crap, we forgot a boom powder.
I would check it out, get that. Is that Copperbell that's Am I mixing up?
You're not mixing up. That's also the one that has the fight that if you're a caster, you're pretty much screwed out on getting any experience from.
Well, you're basically just twiddling your thumbs, yeah.
Yeah. That's why some of them start dancing.
This one actually has a dungeon later, which is creepy.
Yeah, because she
Goes psychotic.
sad is only one person survives.
Of that group.
That we know of.
No, the others are dead.
I'm pretty sure that one dies too. It's only she falls.
I've realized what I accidentally did with that.
You made the one librarian from Sword Art.
No. Take off the makeup. That's my niece. I'm not wrong. It won't stay that way.
Which means eventually we need to darken her down a skin tone to give her a tan.
She's as dark as she can go for the race type. I'd have to switch to the other.
And find one of the lighter tones for that.
Yeah,
Would be an option.
it would be. But no, it looks very much like my niece. Which is funny. Sadly funny. Love you, get up.
She don't know the YouTube.
No, she likes watching Markiplier and Jacksepticeye more. Why did I obviously used the fast travel to the wrong damn thing.
Yeah. I would have felt so bad if I zapped.
Yeah.
Because that would have hurt.
Yeah, right into the shoulder, into the nerve point. Yeah, that would have sucked.
Think to discharge first. Do I have to go to the roads? Sorry, I remember Shadowcat which being a pain in the ass. I don't remember where it's downward floating north Shroud. I haven't done anything in Shroud. Okay, sorry. I just finally realized which fish I'm going after. And I will try to catch it myself, because...
Ridiculously expensive.
No. Ah, crap, it's mooching, not snagging. I thought I had snagging unlocked. I don't have that yet. Not the snagging.
I will finish the dialogues here, but yeah, the likely death for us all. Yeah, this is where it gets a little crazy with some of this. But the idea they're talking about going to crazy shit.
Mm-hmm. My question is, are they just using Rogadin black mage staves as their torches?
It kind of looks it, don't it?
It's the same style as what he's carrying.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Okay, so next step is Thaw's Respite, which means...
Time to stop. But thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I don't remember if this was the 20-minute cutscene or if it was one of the next ones.